We've been contracted by the country of Curacao as well with the Holland government to do a survey off their coast for a possible wind farm site. When we're out here to do the first phase of suitability survey of mapping the seabed. So basically it's a suitability survey for them to decide if a wind farm will work for their needs, and we just image the seafloor and we give them the data and they decide what they want to do.
The first phase is to map the seafloor, and what we're going to do with this project is what you call a reconnaissance survey. Since there's not a lot of data that's been acquired out here, so we're going to collect the data and we're going to use the hull-mounted sensors from the ship's hull, and we're going to map the seabed, and we're going to also look at the difference in the amplitude. It's called backscatter from the multibeam, and so what that does is if you have a harder object, it'll throw a reflectivity or like a higher amplitude back, so we can kind of see if there's some variations between the sediments or even some contacts that like coral or any type of reef or anything like that. It'll show up in the backscatter.
Why is it taking so many days? It's like 2 weeks. What are you doing all those 14 days?
Well, we have to go back and forth. We have to make sure we have full coverage, and that just takes time. It's like scanning a paper in our printer. It takes a little time to scan, but we're on the water. That's thousands of feet below sea from the surface. It takes a while for that data to really register, for our equipment to read that data, for them to process it, for us to fully understand if we have all the data, and make sure it's good. It just takes a little time.
If you compare this with other projects that you did around the world, what can you say about this and Curacao?
Oh, this program is hugely economically important, I'm sure, to Curacao. It's a fantastic job for Fugro as well. We're glad to be a part of this program. Fugro is proud to be a part of any program that we can help going green, environmental type tools, and I think this is good for the country. It's good for us as well. Yeah.